National Cabinet will consider significant reforms to Medicare over the coming year as the Prime Minister identifies health as the nation's biggest challenge. Leaders are also confronting the soaring cost of the NDIS, which may force the introduction of means testing or a co-payment.
When it comes to health, the Prime Minister and Premiers all agree on one thing: the system is broken.
National Cabinet has agreed that this is the first priority issue for 2023.
Amid widespread problems with GP shortages, waiting list blowouts and overburdened public hospitals, the nation's leaders have agreed to work more closely together. Federal Health Minister Mark Butler conceding a lot of the issues won't be fixed overnight or in one budget.
The existing system needs to change to reflect the care needs of the Australian population in the 2020s. So yes, you need more investment, but you need system change happening at the same time.
The Commonwealth, state and territory leaders are also united when it comes to the National Disability Insurance Scheme. A new report from the International Monetary Fund suggesting co-payments and means testing to keep a lid on the ballooning costs of the NDIS. Moves the Prime Minister did not rule out when pressed by Sky News on Friday.
We will look at ways of how it can operate effectively to ensure that the people it was designed to support get the support that they need.
The Victorian Premier appeared to be open to the states carrying more of the cost burden.
This is not a cost, it's an investment in being a fair place, a decent place. And I want to congratulate the Prime Minister and Minister Shorten for the leadership they've shown already, and they can count, I think, on all of us as partners.
The states currently pay for about a third of the total cost of the NDIS, but that will drop to an eighth in the next decade if a new agreement isn't struck. They also agreed to sign a statement of intent to support the Voice to Parliament. While his federal counterparts are yet to determine their position on the Voice, New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet says he's all for the proposal.
It should be above politics. It should be a moment which unites the country, doesn't divide the country.
There's one thing, though, that brought the leaders to loggerheads. New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet firing a bouncer at his South Australian counterpart, who offered a flat bat in response to queries about where the New Year's Day cricket test should be played.
A 5-day washed-out test in Sydney is much better than a 5-day test in Adelaide.
We've got a pretty good track record of hosting major events in South Australia, and it's something that we're pretty keen on.
Olivia Casely, Sky News, Canberra.